was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. On one sideline, a look at the Cardinals head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off in Inglewood. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Rams first down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Right back to Flowers they go. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On play action with Dart. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. This gets the 1st and more. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down. They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Spins out of one side. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out now in his 9th NFL season.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, and he could be leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, how you start will have a massive impact on how things play out.
One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Cardinals.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
And the Cardinals first down.
Running behind center with Harris. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hall setting to throw. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. The offense has to make a long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Ready. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready. 52 points.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
He's brought down
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right at the
Simply
line.
nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
14. Cardinals 7.
The Rams kicking team is ready. Then they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Next on the crosser. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Ready.
Man in motion, headed right.
Black, 95. Cut.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 5.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow, line.
Nice play straight ahead.
14 yards.
Oh, lost the football. It looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Fight, 97. Yellow, 43. Cut, cut.
Hall. Caught just shy of the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
The Cardinals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. The Rams, still receiver Puka Nacua, back out to take possession. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Finds him on the crossing route. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They strike for 23 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Goes out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Third down now. Here's Starks. This one's caught. He's going to be short of that goal line drop, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
Here we go. Ready?
Gibbs hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but this way I lay up. Lay up.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Massive hit, the ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. We just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Dart setting in the throw here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Kid covered much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Will be yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Taken down and is on the 7-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. Big man showing up the yards. Makes the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these these moments, I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Has this at the 6. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. They go play action on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a wild game. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Darts out of a shotgun. He's got it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Aren't going to throw again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Okay, ready. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first down. It's Darts. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The 50. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Caught quickly on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
17 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Hall now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Hall. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
At the 9-yard line.
Hall setting to throw. Hits his running back. And in for the Arizona touchdown.
To number 7.
The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Rams 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins at MetLife Stadium. It's the Jets at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And this is the running back for the visitors. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Patriots come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He was sensational all afternoon. This one of 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Vikings wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the Packers quarterback. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Packers able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in Week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Rams, the receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here goes Doc to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gain team there. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
And the Rams first down.
Gibbs down from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
From the gun, here's Dart. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Gain of 5 yards brings up
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Here's Dart now. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game.
Cardinals 42, Rams 28.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out have the Cardinals now on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Harrison secures this, left side. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Here we go.
Arizona.
Running left is Harris. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got second and 2.
That's right.
Autobots at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Yellow. 1.
Harris once more. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop the real game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
And it's third down.
I'll try to run it with Harris. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt.
It's now fourth down.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. Looking right, and he finds it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
That's good for a Rams.
Give him 24 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Big strike here to Moore.
It's a gain of
And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line.
first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
On play action with Dart. Vacates quickly left side. And here he goes. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Rams, first down. First and 10.
Another one for Gibbs. They give him 4 yards before he stops. Brock gets second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their moves now. They are going for this.
Let's go.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now Dart. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Green.
Cut out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. First and 10 from the 43.
First down, Cardinals.
Ready, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
A run here with Harris. No look there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. That's going to be third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Down. Yellow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Check right.
They go with Harris on the run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down, Cardinals.
Blue check.
Running it now out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 10 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Check pink.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Catch made. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Drill 52. Black 95.
Now Hall. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Smith red. 10 plus.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cardinals leading by 7. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Come on, set, ready,
And
ready.
send him over right.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
To throw. Here's Hall. Throws caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Fourth down and goal.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. They can make it a 2-score game, be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Just keeps connecting to the core. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and a yard.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on it right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Aren't going to throw again. Rolling out to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Dropping this one off to Judkins. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now to throw. Headed out right. Got a man, that's McCoy. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the gun, here's Dart. And he's got it, it's in close. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
45. Rams 42.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
Yellow, 1.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being